Bullying is mentioned on this show, right? You know a thing or two about that, huh?
You know, it was when we did the episode on bullying, I didn't want to think of myself as someone that had been bullied, but then when I started talking to my co-hosts and different people, I talked to Sandra Fluke, who you know and most people in the world know, and we both agreed that we both thought that we had been politically bullied. So that's what I consider had been done to me.
Explain that.
Meaning that, you know, people are using you as sort of a example of what you represent, meaning Sandra Fluke represented, you know, reproductive rights or whatever, and people were projecting onto her. Obviously, Rush Limbaugh projected onto her what he thought she represented, and I think people have done that with me, projected onto me what they think they represent.
How did it ever get to you?
Oh yeah, I had to go into therapy.
Really?
Yeah, after Glenn Beck made fun of me and faked vomited on an episode of his show. I did a skin cancer PSA where I appeared like from the neck up, so it made me look like I was out in the sun naked, but you didn't see my body, and he threw up on camera, like fake threw up, and it was just so hurtful, and so it was all over the internet. People were discussing it on the news.
Glenn Beck, he's so intellectual.
I know.
Boggles the mind. It's Jeffersonian, isn't he?
I know, the brilliant journalist Glenn Beck.
Actually, it's kind of a compliment to be knocked by him.
I mean, I just hope. I think we live in such a crazy time, and I'm fine now, but you know, I've had to admit on my show how much it affected me and how serious it was, and I think it's easy for people to go on TV and say, I'm fine, it was all great, but you know, some of the things that have happened to me, I'm almost 29, I'm gonna be 29 in October, you know, my 20s are coming to an end, and I've spent the majority of my 20s being attacked in the media. It's weird, I'm looking back at my 20s,